Yo, nephew, hand me that Barstool. You know what it is, and for what it's worth. You can catch me on the best corner 21st. Prime time, shine time, always in the game, never ever on the sideline. You know what it is, and for what it's worth. You can catch me on the best corner 21st. Prime time, shine time, always in the game, never ever on the sideline.
Welcome to 21st in Prime. Sitting right here with my main man, Jamie Dukes. I want to cut through the chase. Let's get right to it.
Okay.
I got a lot on my mind.
I did with that hat on.
What makes a dog a dog?
What
makes
makes
a man legendary? What separates this dude from that dude?
His game, their game. I think, truthfully, what separates him is the ability for this person,
Isaiah Thomas had game,
and he's a legend.
but is he magic?
No, because what made magic was the magic. But both of them had a prime. What's prime? What's critical? They showed up in prime time. Because to me, that's what makes a dog, whatever that is you're talking about. When do they show up?
So you saying that they made their mark in a certain moment that makes you recant that moment and say, you know what? That dude is that dude.
It's a combination plan. I think you have to have body of work, over a sustained period of time. Now, injury could get in the way in some cases.
So this ain't got nothing to do with dollars.
No.
Because I'm seeing a lot of NBA cats, I'm seeing a lot of cats getting paid.
Right.
Crazy money.
Right.
It ain't that dude.
But that's because that's the economy of the day.
Gotcha.
I mean, think about it. You the 30-some-odd, whatever that $1 million thing, still like in today's NFL 20 years later or whatever, is a number that we hadn't seen. They're seeing more longer, but it was a big number then, and it's still a good-sized number now.
So to be that dude, you're saying you got to really do something, present a body of work, and not only a body of work, but a body of work in that moment.
When it mattered.
That we're expecting you.
When it mattered. It didn't have to be, it's
So
just.
is James Harden a dude?
No.
Why not?
No, James Harden.
He leads the league in
he's,
scoring
He's
every
George Gervin to me. There's different categories.
That's a good one, dog.
Yeah, he's George Gervin. George Gervin led the league in scoring for 1,000 years while he was playing back in the day, but it didn't translate into what it was supposed to translate. And the thing that you talk about, which I agree with, is that because of his brand of ball, it's not conducive to winning a championship. And I'll be honest with you, LeBron James's brand of ball is close borderline to not being conducive to. But because he's such a phenomenal talent, because he's such a freak, because, again, all that pound, I hate that pound. Move the ball. I love you, LeBron. Magic always moved the ball. He pounded it too.
Is Matthew Stafford? How would you remember him?
Matthew Stafford.
I don't need no long soliloquy. I just need something quick. Give it to me quick.
I don't know if history remembers him.
It's Phillip Rivers.
It does remember him. Phillip Rivers, I think, is a guy that he's one of the guys that I think probably one of the most unheralded quarterbacks ever played the position.
Cam Newton.
He has a place in history for sure.
What is it?
It's
very unfair.
Well, he's an MVP of the league.
It's unfair
he's an MVP of the league.
To ask about these young men while they're still playing.
I
It's unfair.
I got no problem with that.
But I'm just saying it's unfair because the whole story hadn't been written. The author still has the pen in his hand.
Well,
we writing stories and
wait.
the author still has the pen in his hand.
So you believe there's a lot more writing on Cam's?
I ain't say that. I'm
just
just saying the author has some more writing to Alex Smith.
Fighter. History will remember. And again, the other part of it is good guy. If Alex Smith wasn't a good guy.
So if Alex Smith didn't get hurt, was he still a good guy?
No, Alex Smith has always been a good guy. They're the good guy stories.
Alex Smith is a great guy.
Well, great guy.
I just want to see how you thought of him.
Yeah.
Because I don't want him to be on this good guy list just because he received the injury and fought back, because that's what we. He's on. But Alex Smith is one of my favorites.
No. There are good guys who are good guys, but if you looked at first round draft choice, matter of fact, first overall pick in the draft, I believe.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, that was the Aaron Rodgers.
I got a hard
draft.
time
Alex.
remembering
Yes, I know, but that hat is kicking, by the way.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
It was cheap too.
Yeah,
got off Amazon or something.
Oh, it's nice. I like that. No, but the thing about it, because this is my pet peeve with football and sports in general. We get these guys we like, but if you put their body of work up and they were somebody that we didn't like, we'd be killing them. I mean, here's a guy as a player. Again, I'm a keep it 100 kind of guy, so don't get me wrong. I like Alex Smith. He's a great guy and all that, I'm sure. But what I'm saying is for the number 1 overall pick in the draft to only be able to throw between the numbers. He's a good leader, but it didn't translate.
No, he's always won. He hadn't won it all, but he's always been considered a winner.
I'll say it again. There are a lot of guys that are not on the like you list. Mm-hmm. First of all, if he was somebody else, he would have never been able to play, in my opinion, as long as he has, not throwing outside the numbers.
That's not fair.
It's not fair.
All Alex Smith has done is won. Historically, he was doing really well, I believe, in San Fran. Then a guy named Colin Kaepernick.
You can't replace him.
Right. It took over, true, and he went where?
Right, because think about it.
He took over, and they went to the Super Bowl. Right. They lost, but he went on to Kansas City. He stabilized that organization, that franchise. And here comes
stabilized.
Yes, he did. He was winning there. He didn't win it all.
No.
He was a winner.
What happens is you doing the good.
No. He was a winner.
You're doing that.
So Alex Smith was not a winner.
Okay, let me say it this way. There are winners. See, this is the good guy winner thing. This is what I'm saying. He's a good guy winner because guess what? He went to a team, that defense, you couldn't do anything with that 49ers defense. They had 4 offensive linemen in the first round draft choice.
No, you gotta stop.
No, we don't. Because it's the excuses.
You got to stop.
That's why he got replaced.
So he got replaced by Cap.
Because they needed something else. Exactly.
No. Then what did they end up needing?
Well, that was different.
Somebody that could spin it, right? Then they end up needing what he gave them.
No. When he got there, he steadies the ship.
He ain't steady no ship.
He didn't lead.
He improved the ship. And when he got to Kansas City, what did he do?
He steadied the ship.
The ship ain't have. They ain't have no. It was too much water in the ship.
What'd you say?
Ship. You know I don't cuss.
You need to stop. It just seemed like. Can you check the tape on that? It just seemed like one just dropped out.
He improved the ship.
He did not. He's a solid guy.
And the only reason he lost his job for this young phenom was looking like an Elway, Marino, and a Favre all tied and wanted to practice every darn day.
Where's he
That's
at
the
now?
only reason he lost his job.
Where's he at now?
Who?
The guy you talking about, the phenom that looked like Elway, whatever his name. Who's
He's
that
the
name?
MVP.
What was his name?
He's the MVP of the league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the highest paid player in the league as well.
Okay. Bro, it's the same thing. He's a good dude, man. I ain't banging on nobody. No, I'm just saying, man. If Alex Smith didn't look like Alex Smith, we'd be having a different conversation about Alex Smith's career. But we want to root for Alex, and I want to root for Alex because, again, to me, he's what's right about sports. I give you that. But I can't go anywhere near going another direction. Let me hit you with some names. And just simply, is he that dude or that dud? Just as simple. Is he that dude or is he that dud? As a matter of fact, I know this guy is that dud. And I'm just going to say it anyway, Baker Mayfield. I'm going to take that off of you. I'm going to take that.
If I'm the GM, I go a different direction. Okay. If I'm a GM.
Okay.
I go a different direction.
So he would definitely.
Because I don't see. It's like a relationship, man. Mm-hmm. If I don't see us down, if I can't see us getting old together, what are we doing together? Mm-hmm. Ooh, let me look. Where's my camera?
That was good. You can turn right there.
If I can't see us getting old together, what are we doing together?
That was good.
You know what? That ain't have nothing to do with sports.
No, correct.
That's life.
That was good. That was definitely good. That was good.
You know why? That was in my spirit because that's how I evaluated my situations in life.
Okay.
I really evaluate. One day you roll over and you say, you know what? I don't see this. I know you've had these epiphanies as well.
Yes.
This don't have no longevity. Yeah. I see an expiration date right here. We can't do this. And when it comes to sports, that's how I process things, especially with quarterbacks.
Houston quarterback, what's his name?
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson, yes.
I could
Dude
rather
or
Deshaun.
dud?
He's a dude.
He is
He
the
that
dude.
dude. He's that dude. He makes us better, on and off the field.
Okay, so to that point, okay. Quarterbacks all do endorsement, this, that, and the other. Are they going to have to win a little more, or he's going to have to pull back?
He has to build an excuse, and it's not the weapons.
Mm-hmm.
All quarterbacks are going to have excuse of the weapons, or the ones with the weapons. Hey man, come on now, you got everything you want.
But let me back up and ask the question again, and because this goes back to it actually is kind of a reoccurring pattern. What we talk about exposure. You know, you talk about Cam in the suit. You can't wear that suit. They're not winning now. Is he going to have to dial back his off-field?
Who? Deshaun?
Yes.
The only thing I see him doing, and is not destructive. He loves to go on vacations. He's a good guy. He dresses nice. He's well groomed.
Commercial. No, I'm saying commercially. Like for example, like Baker Mayfield is oversaturated for his game.
Deshaun is not. He don't have that like that. He don't have it like that.
He's got a few spots that I see. I mean,
I'm
you're
not
so
the big
busy.
boys. He don't have none with the big boys like like the big boy spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting there.
He's got a few of them though that he's got a few things. So
Okay.
Let's move on. Kyler Murray, that dude, dud. I'll give you to be continued.
It's to be continued.
Okay.
Because the passing statistics aren't there.
Right.
But he's productive. He's productive.
I was watching.
When you look at the statistics, touchdown, interception rate, yeah, but he's productive. He's going to do what he has to do to get the first down. But I don't know if that has longevity.
That's what I was.
There you go.
That's what I was going to get to. Because see, I heard a very interesting stat. I was watching Marcellus and Acho the other day, and he brought up. They brought up a very interesting stat about Kyler Murray in that if he's not rushing over 40 yards a game or some number like that, they don't win. He has to be with his legs a part of the process.
That's true. But that's part of his game.
Yes,
That's part of the reason you drafted
but
him.
okay, no, good now, and you
That
gotta,
defense is towards the back end of the NFL in defense, by the way.
right. You have a quarterback son who is a pure drop back passer. What I'm asking is, and the same thing with the kid in Baltimore. I think we're in a day and age, and even in Buffalo, where the legs have to be a part of the game plan.
They got to have escapability, maneuverability, and a way to extend. What word am I trying to say? The possession. If it's 3rd and 5, you get flushed out of the pocket. You need to have the ability to get the first down, not that you rely on that.
But to me, it's cover for because you don't see the field like a Mahomes.
Sometimes
Aaron Rodgers. You see what I'm saying? In other words, there's a
True.
You see I'm going,
True.
and that's why.
and those are different offenses too.
Yes.
The guys that you're talking about, totally different offenses. You're 100% correct. But to have that luxury. Now, just imagine, see, Mahomes is the kind of guy who has that luxury, but can see the field as well. So now you got something, you got a freak of nature. Because I could see it like a Brady. Well, ain't nobody can see it like a Brady, but I could see it. I could see it, but I also could use my legs to extend the possession.
Because see, I see them use. It's not a crutch. It is. This is what I got to do until I can see the field the way I need to see the field, so the game can slow down. Last name, and then we're going to go to break. By the way, swipe up at 21st and Prime. Also want you to subscribe, whether it be YouTube or also subscribe to us at 21st and Prime, because we're going to take it to the streets today. And we're going to talk about, it's funny, you see your phones going off. Dion, while we're doing the show, we're always doing something with the phone because the phone is always ringing. And so one of the questions we're going to talk about a little bit later on in the show is, are we dependent on this thing? This is a dangerous weapon right here.
I'll see you later.
This is a dangerous.
She has a pretty smile.
This is a dangerous weapon right here, that phone. But we're going to talk about that a little later.
Bro, many men down.
Yes, and women. Yes.
Yeah.
Derek Carr. That dude, dud I don't think Deb would be one, but
I like him.
to be determined.
I like him. I like him. Because people are always trying to find a way to get him out and to naysay him. And what does he do every year? He improves, and when you give him the caliber of team and the resources, he gets it done. Right now, he's getting it done.
You see what he's doing there.
Yes, it's very productive.
I think Gruden's addition and
They can't play no
Mike
defense.
Mayock.
If they could play a little bit of defense, they would be wonderful. They can't play a lick of defense.
Just 0-0.
It's bad.
0-0.
It's bad. It's really bad. And that kid is balling and does not receive the recognition, but he's balling.
When we come back, we're going to play a little word association.
Let's do it.
Welcome back to 21st and Prime, here with the man himself. And we're going to do a little word association. But before we get started, I need some help. My phone, we're talking about phones, and we're going to talk about phones today from the standpoint, I like to say the phone is the devil. Is the phone causing too much problems in our relationship? Sidebar, real quick sidebar. Apple. I'm trying to love Apple. I got MacBook, this, that, and the other. Problem with Apple, though, unfortunately, I can't change my Apple ID. So can somebody out there, I know how to do it and all that, and I've been to the store and all that other kinds, could somebody call Apple and tell them, because we're going to take it to the streets to ask the question, is the phone killing our relationships? Is it causing too much trouble? We're going to talk about that in a minute, but let's talk a little word association. And I'm going to give you a name of someone, and I want you to just the first word, we can talk about more, but that word that comes to mind.
Let's go.
I want to start with Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin?
Mike Tomlin, the head coach.
Consistent.
Of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's my word, consistent.
Consistent.
He's consistent.
Won everywhere.
Has never had a losing season.
That's what's insane to
consistent.
me. But why? And he can't get to the GOAT status because the GOAT is just what Belichick has done. It's just a whole nother level. But I am amazed that I go back to a couple of seasons ago where Ben went down and something else happened, and somehow the whole season they almost matter of fact, I think they made the playoffs or almost made the playoffs.
Right.
With a bunch of garbage. Straight garbage. Le'Veon was doing whatever he was doing. AB was getting whatever AB was doing. The AB was doing. None of that was.
Still didn't have a losing season.
And somehow, some way, but they never talk about it. Let me give you Jerry Glanville.
Wild.
Wild is the word.
Wild.
Oh, wild.
Wild. Yeah, Jerry was wild. Man. Jerry was wild.
Yes, I thought you said wild.
Unconquered, untamed.
Wild beast. For those of you who don't know, and a lot of young people out there, Jerry Glanville, our former coach
of the Falcons.
He used to leave tickets when he was coaching in Houston. I think he left some tickets in Atlanta for Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
He was a real,
colorful person.
He was a colorful person, but he was a brilliant man. But I think that
I like Jerry.
Yeah, I do
like
too.
Jerry.
I do always tease him though. There was one problem I had with Jerry. And that goes back to that.
He did everything. Jerry was the first Tyler Perry.
Now, tell people what you mean by that.
Because he produced. Jerry called the offense, the defense, the special teams. Jerry called everything. Jerry would fire a coach right before halftime, then hire him back at halftime. I mean, Jerry was off the chain. Jerry tried to punt on third down one time because he forgot the downs because he was so engulfed in everything that was going on. Yeah.
But the thing about Jerry was the beef I had with him. Had to do with we playing the playoffs in Washington, and you guys the week before we had just went there, and you guys did your little thing in New Orleans, and we beat the Saints, and this, that, and the other, and here we're playing the Washington Redskins, who by the way won the championship that year.
Beat the brakes off us.
But not in the playoffs. They did. The playoff game was different. It wasn't.
They beat the brakes off us.
Let me rephrase it. I need you to check a couple of scores. They beat the brakes off us when you were playing baseball, and the score was 50-something to something.
No,
and you
but
was
in
on the sideline.
yeah.
And the playoff, no, that score was a whole. That
The year that they won the Super Bowl.
They beat the brakes off in the regular season when you weren't there.
Right.
And then in the playoffs, if Chris Miller don't wear shorts,
True,
and if
true,
we have a running back,
True.
we didn't have a running back in the game. Tracy Johnson, love you. Pat Chafee, no, he was hurt.
Team
was hurt, yeah, because that was the only running back we had.
Wolf was Eric Pegram.
Eric Pegram, sorry, for those of you.
He just had a lot of hair, so we call it Team Wolf.
Team Wolf, an animal?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to go past that.
When Team was in the shower, I went and got on the loudspeaker that went over the whole complex and said, "Excuse me, everybody, do not be alarmed, do not be frightened. There's a real live gorilla in the shower. But he's tamed."
That's a true story.
True story.
That's a really true story.
I've never seen a man this hairy in my life. Never in my life. He's the hairiest human being I've ever seen in my life.
Anyway, I'm going to let that go because I was going to call another guy's name.
I told him if he ever got the crabs, it was over. I just wanted to share that. It's over.
We're going to talk about Manscaped in a minute.
I tried to lead you into it. I tried to lead you right into it.
At Manscaped. By the way, since we're going to do this, since you did lead me there.
Manscaped, I love their stuff.
Yes.
But man, they would have had to double tape a couple of them together. Manscaped could have the team. And Manscaped got some good stuff. Almost coughed at it. I had the visual.
Oh, yeah. Man. Let's talk about Manscaped and some of the wonderful products that they have because they have changed the game.
They have.
Now I'm trying to find my copy. But the thing that they've got a Manscaped kit that is 3.0.
Okay.
And basically what that is, because see, one of my pet peeves, dog, is that, people that have hair coming out of their nose or hair coming out of their ears.
Like you don't see that?
That's just, oh, man.
Like you don't see that?
Oh. Yeah.
Your nose got a whole curl in it.
Yeah. I mean, you just,
your ears has braids. You don't see that, dog? That's a pet peeve.
It's a big one for me, But Manscaped, first of all, we want you to log on to Manscaped, and that's with a D.com, manscapedwithad.com. And we want you to put in the offer code PRIME, PRIME. And we're going to give them 20% off?
20%.
20% off. You get 20% off and free shipping with that offer code PRIME at manscaped.com. But some of the other things that I really like about it, and going back to their kit, they call it the Lawnmower 3.0.
You didn't need that for 10. You're going to need the lawnmower, all of that.
This is the best trimmer. I wanted this.
I'm talking about the kind that you pull the cord. Yeah, you need that for 10.
But for those of you out there, we want you to log on to manscaped.com. That's manscaped.com, and you're going to get 20% off. Last name I want to give you before we go is a man, truly a man amongst boys, the way his careers look like it's playing itself out. Tom Brady. One word.
Winner. He's a winner. On and off the field, he's a winner.
Is that because of Giselle?
He's a winner.
I'm just asking him to say it.
He's a winner.
winner, chicken dinner. Yeah. It's so funny, and this is why I like to tease you, because it kind of goes back to my LeBron conversation a little bit. In that, forever for me, as quarterback goes, Tom Brady can never be the GOAT for me as a football player. He can be the greatest quarterback to ever play the game.
It's true.
I believe too many
football,
athletes.
Yeah. Football is no one GOAT.
Yeah.
It's like at this position.
Category. Yeah,
categories.
he's the GOAT. Well, no, but I think it's the quarterback is one position, then it's everybody else.
Yeah, but quarterbacks get too much of a pass.
They do, yeah.
Even when you're talking about some of the greatest ever, why does the quarterback get more guys included? That's not fair. Yeah. It don't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, Joe Montana was the guy for me forever. Undefeated, just like you say with Jordan, undefeated. But then there becomes a point where, gosh, this is what's so incredible to me about Tom Brady. So Tom has now played, I've lost count, I believe he's played in 15 AFC Championship games. I believe it's 15, 14, but whatever the numbers are. I played 10 years in the league.
Right.
I never played in one championship game.
So does the word winner make sense now?
I was thinking it's a little understatement.
Right.
I was thinking winter was a little. See, I thought Alex Smith, the way you were talking,
Smith's a great dude.
he's a great guy.
Stop with that. You on
What?
Tom.
Why?
You on Tom.
I'm just saying. Why
Stay
can't?
on script.
I'm just saying. Why can't I just say somebody's a great guy, but they game
You say that every week.
about who?
Everybody.
No, I don't.
It's a lot of people you don't. No.
No, the question becomes when we're talking about people
If
today.
we go around the NFL, we're going to need security.
What?
Because you say a lot of things, but you tell the truth. That's what I respect.
I don't.
You don't sugarcoat nothing.
I don't think I've been disrespectful.
No, never disrespectful. Definitive.
Right.
You've been definitive.
But definitive in that where we stand today, definitively these are the circumstances that present us today. That has
True.
nothing to do with the career and the body of work. But getting back to Tom and being on script, as you would say, that is just he's played in 8 Super Bowls.
Unbelievable.
8. And won 6 of them.
I don't.
That's insane.
That's a record that I feel would never be broken.
No.
I don't think that record would ever be broken.
No. I mean, Patty got to do Mahomes. He better get started now.
He can't, yeah. Because
I'm just saying if he don't have to get started.
The reason I don't think, true, but it's no way in today's times where that head coach and that quarterback are going to stay together. And the commonality that Brady has is Belichick. They stayed together throughout the thick and the thin. I don't think that'll happen. I love me some Andy.
Yes.
I love
Yes,
Andy.
yes.
But just say if Andy won 4 more, Andy will say, hey, man, I'm out. I'm going to the
He
house.
might stop at 3.
Yeah, he'll say, I'm going
2
to the
or 3,
house.
yeah.
I'm going to enjoy life. Because that's how Andy is. Love me some Andy Reid. That's why I'm saying that record, I don't feel like it would ever be eclipsed.
I'm going to talk about some teams that the question becomes, number one, should we be talking more about these teams or not? Because a lot of fanfare centered around the quarterbacks. We were talking earlier about Derek Carr. The Oakland Raiders. I really like what Gruden has done to kind of turn that franchise around. And Mike.
They don't have a chance to win it all. So why are we talking about it?
So they don't have a chance.
Not to win it all.
They do not have a
It's only
chance.
about 4 teams that has a chance to win it all. They're not one of them. The defense is horrific.
So then
I ain't stuttering.
I don't know. Okay, then I'm just check them off the list.
Check them off.
What about the Miami Dolphins?
I love what Tua's doing. Tua is a bona fide winner. That defense is really good. They're 2 to 3 years away.
So they're
Probably 4 to 5 players away.
That's a cool grocery list for folks.
No, it ain't. That's off season.
Okay.
And the draft. That's all that is.
Okay.
2 in the draft, 3 free agents. That's all that is.
Your man Phillip Rivers,
11.
Indianapolis Colts.
They got a shot. I'm gonna tell you why they got a shot.
Okay.
Their defense is lights out, man.
Okay. They hunt.
Oh my goodness.
They hunt.
I didn't know until I checked the stats. Like, oh my, why ain't nobody tell me this? Because I'm watching the game, I'm looking at it from an offensive perspective
Right.
because of
'Cause
Philly
you're
Rib.
No, because you're a coach. Now.
Yeah, well, no, I'm a head coach. I got to watch everything.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
usually
I got
OC, you know?
That's good.
But Philly Rib does his thing. But that defense is crazy, man. They're absurd. They got a shot.
Some other teams seem to be in the funk. Curious to see. And we were talking about Seattle the other day.
Seattle defense is the worst, and I don't know.
You keep saying the defense is what? I got about 4. I'm trying to keep up. Who
Seattle's
else's defense?
is
So it's DD.
statistically the worst.
The worst.
Yeah.
So it's
Everybody else will say bad.
DD.
They bad, dog.
DD.
They bad.
What's going on with the Titans?
Defensively, they're not. They've never been explosive offensively, right? They've never been like that, and they've been able to protect the ball over the years. Now, they're not as physical up front, so Derrick Henry is not getting off like he normally does, although he's doing his thing.
They lost the tackle. That didn't help, man.
Yeah. But defensively, they were stout. Not no more. Very average. Matter of fact, below the median.
But I guess the question would be to me, looking at the evolution of that team, that shouldn't play that factor that it does, because in other words, the defense should come back a little, but the offense, they gave the quarterback $100 and some odd million.
It don't matter. They gave the quarterback
the running back
because he earned it. The running back earned it, and they just wanted to be stable. The defense is what's letting them down. I don't believe That team right there, the offense feeds off the defense, not vice versa.
But there should always be a change or an evolution or a growth. You're talking about the top running back in the league right now.
Yeah, but when you have a I think about the head coach, man. When you have a defensive-minded head coach and the defense is not up to par, that's a problem. What we get on Belichick for? Not when the offense ain't doing worth the darn. When the defense ain't doing worth the darn. Even though everybody opted out, he's still able to say, you know what, we're going to just hold on. And slowly but surely, they're coming back a little bit.
Now, let's talk a little bit about Mr. Sanders. I want to talk about you're a baseball guy. The other day we were talking to, and I, again, want to thank Phil Mickelson, number one. I guess you got to give him a special shout out for selecting Jackson State University.
Yeah.
As the beneficiaries of the big the proceeds from him and the tournament thing they're having with Charles Barkley,
on TNT,
Steph Curry, and who else is
Peyton Manning.
And Peyton Manning. So that's big there. And then Shane Bieber. I was going to call him Bieber. Shane Bieber, baseball player, and baseball. Like you've heard me talk about it, and I kind of, I get on my high horse sometimes. I'm sorry about that, about baseball needing change. But one of the guys who I felt has made a change, and I'm curious to see what his place is in baseball or not from you, a baseball guy. Theo Epstein. Theo Epstein is moving on from Chicago. What did he do? He went into Chicago. We knew what he did prior to that, but he went into Chicago to get Chicago that chip. And he built the team. Bought the guy in from Tampa, Madden, I believe that's his name, the manager in there, bought him in there, and they got chip. How does baseball, if at all, remember, and not that I'm not putting dirt on anybody, but is there a legacy that he's established in baseball?
I don't know about legacy. I think he's a game changer. I think he's solid. What he did was very admirable.
And I'm not talking about Chicago. I'm saying young guy. Who's the other guy? There's two little young. There's Theo Epstein.
Yeah, but they tried a revolution.
Yeah, and this whole sabermetric.
Yeah. Well, analytics. They brought a lot of analytics to the table, and it is what it is. See, baseball is so complex, man. Everything is about numbers, analytics.
Do you? Okay, so that's where I'm really going to start.
I don't like it.
Do you as a coach, player, pick wherever you want. Let's talk about the concept of analytics and the numbers, because the numbers, in some cases now as a head coach, they mean more than they did as a player. Where are you with numbers, analytics, sports, gut instinct? What happens in this new?
All has to be analytics. All have to be really viewed carefully. Instincts, analytics. I guess data would be analytics, but I need to see it, man. It's nothing like seeing it and the feeling of it.
Do you think? Do you think
analytics is the only reason I played in the World Series for the Braves, because of my batting average against David Cone, and he was the starting pitcher, and they could not justify me sitting over there on the bench like they had me in the whole
455.
No,
was higher than,
about 600 or 700 off Cone. Yeah, and I love me some David Cone. I love my David Cone. If it wasn't for David Cone, I would have never played in the World Series. So that's the only thing that got me on the field was analytics, and thank God it did.
Do you think that numbers, baseball
is a number thing.
Yeah. But I do see, for example, what they're talking about now as you look at the number. Like, for example, fourth down. I think the numbers for fourth down might be 65, 75, 80%. Or some
going
for on fourth down.
Yeah, if it's fourth in a pinky.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. But
if it's fourth in a pinky.
But
not it's 4th and 5.
But how many times when we were playing when you were young, it could be 4th and a yard. Send the punt team out. It was just automatic.
Automatic. Yeah. Because jobs on the line. Yeah. Jobs are still on the line.
Still on the line. But it seems, I mean, like for example, we work for NFL Network. Next gen stats came to the table. I'm still not necessarily seeing all the utilization because sometimes things can be forced. It doesn't matter to me.
You can't analyze this dude missing the block on fourth down.
Or catching the percentage of somebody catching the ball.
You can't analyze that.
14%. How do we know?
Yeah, but you cannot analyze this guy's not going to do his job on this particular play.
Mm-hmm.
Like last night, we're shooting this thing, days in advance. But we're 4th and 4. 5 yards get us the first down. We're like at the 45-yard line going in to score. So right now, it's like a punt situation. We weren't playing great. Defense was playing okay. So I'm like, okay, let me just try to get us a first down on the offside. So, after timeout, I said, guys, we don't have a play. On 10. Tell my son, who's the quarterback, on 10, we don't have a play. Hoping they jump. They don't jump, okay. Blow the whistle, we lose 5 yards, we're still going to punt it, and they're going to catch it at 10 anyway. That's what I'm thinking. That's my whole thought process in this moment. Okay, we offsides, we get them offside, now we got a first down. Center snaps the ball. The center snaps the ball. Hot. And they didn't jump, and he snaps the ball. My son gets it. No one's running a route. We don't have a play. So he scrambles and gets the first down.
So what did Coach Frye do?
I said, fool, what is wrong with you? Why would you snap the ball? He said they didn't jump. I say, I want to jump right now. On you. Real Coach Frye moment. True. You can't analyze that that's going to happen, Jamie. Analytics don't teach you that. Like, unbelievable, man. Because these kids are unbelievable. They really are. That it really happened. It happened last night. Also,
I'm a center, but those of you don't remember.
No, he had a 3-4 bad snaps. Center offside 3 times.
How could the center be offside?
He's flinching. I'm like, dude, can you stop? I didn't do that. Oh, okay. They pick you to lie on. Like, these are the conversations I really have during the game. So the referees don't know you, but they pick you to lie on. I saw you. And then the rest of the receivers, because they looking in at the ball, they say, dog, you keep moving the ball.
Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
We're good. We're live. Waiting for y'all to check in so we can do our question for our show, 21st and Prime. Let me see some thumbs up. I need some thumbs up to let me know that you can hear us. I need you to be able to hear us, feel us. The question is, we're talking about cell phones and dependency on the cell phones. Have we gone too far? Is it too problematic? I'm sure it has ended a lot of things, and a lot of people got caught up, especially politically.
And that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. What did you get caught up? What you got caught up in with the phone?
I want to hear all that.
I do. We want to get people to get naked. Get naked.
I want to hear all that. I want to know: are we too dependent? The reason I'm saying too dependent, I don't know. My man Kevin Madison Kim's here. I know Kevin's some cell number because it's been the same for the last 20 years. But I don't know too many other cell numbers.
But is it dangerous though? Because see, that's the question is that
if you lose your phone, it's a wrap. I can't call no.
I'd rather lose my wallet.
I know my mama
than lose my phone. I mean, this card, anybody carrying cash these days? A wallet.
Oh,
because a lot of people ain't carrying cash anymore.
Right.
So ain't keeping because they don't want you to touch money anymore, germs, all that other
If
kind of
I
stuff.
lose my wallet, I'm good. Because if you do anything with one of my credit cards, I'm gonna get that call so quick because my spending habits are very minimal. I promise you, American Express goes say, I know that ain't you.
Wait a minute. Let me take this thing over. Y'all see all of this? His spending habits are very minimal.
Very minimal.
Can you see that right? There's 2 things of water there. That's not one body of water. What you're seeing back there is the pool that wraps around the house. And then that other body of water back there is the lake.
I like the fish.
I'm just saying, so
I never said God wasn't good.
I didn't say, but you just
Never
said,
said that.
you said the spending thing.
Never said God wasn't good.
They didn't give you that.
Let's go. You ready? You ready to get down?
All right.
Now, the question is, has cell phones, I got to get this in here too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or does it matter with this?
We're
Okay,
good.
has cell phones taken over our lives?
But give them the rules about, I like how you give them the rules.
Okay, here go the rules. This is the question. Has cell phones taken over our lives? We're too dependent.
Forget that.
Now,
Get to the rules.
when I click on,
There you go.
you got about 3 to 5 seconds to get your shot off. Be ready. Ladies, get the lace front ready. Get them edges too. Okay.
What the eyelash?
Fellas, get the little corner. Get the stuff out the corner and put on the shirt. Because I'm going to be the finest one on this podcast.
You see the dude that had no shirt on last week?
I know.
That was really kind of weird.
I know. These are the rules.
Well, pick one out anyway since you're up in there, Coach.
Okay. Y'all ready? He looks intelligent. Let me try him. Come on, dog. Come on through, dog. Donovan, let's go. Donovan Bailey.
Jonathan Bailey.
Yo,
Donovan,
what
what's
up,
up,
Brian?
baby?
What up?
How you doing?
I'm good, sir. How you doing?
Awesome. Are we too dependent on cell phones, man?
Yes, we are.
Explain. Give me the
All right,
explanation.
so when I say yes, we are, you see so many young people that's walking down with the cell phone in their hands, and then all of a sudden you see the purse get snatched or women getting kidnapped or anything of that nature. Without the cell phones, you don't remember phone numbers like you said. You don't. It's like it's a crutch. You know, we too busy walking the streets, looking down in the cell phone. We don't see where we're going. Some people can get hit by a car. We texting and driving. So yes, we are very dependent on cell phones.
I like that.
You know, the best one for me was over in Russia. So people were taking a selfie, and they fell off of a ledge. They literally fell off of a cliff.
Did they pass?
I don't know, it was Russia, so I'm assuming they did.
Lord,
It was a
Jesus.
long fall.
Hey, I appreciate you, dog. That
All
was
right,
good.
big
That was good. That was good.
I want to
All
hear
right,
what
thank
happened with this. I want to hear the story, what happened. You know,
Well, I don't think, like he said, somebody got kidnapped because they was on cell phone. I think if you're going to get kidnapped, they're going to kidnap you anyway. Like, cell phone had nothing to do with the kidnappers.
well, if you weren't paying attention, you know, we're supposed to be aware of our surroundings.
How you, that has nothing to do with the kidnappers. The kidnappers are the main component of that story. I don't understand that part.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's not paying attention because you're on the cell phone. Problem.
So you got your head down.
That's
because
correct.
you had your
How
head
many times, bro? Okay, here's what the next
you had
time.
your head down,
When
you
we
got
go back out next
You
time.
got kidnapped because you had your head down.
Well, that's what he's saying.
That's not true.
No.
You don't
How
get
did he
kidnapped
know?
because you got your head down. You get kidnapped because you get kidnapped.
Okay, all right. Let's see who we got. Who we got? Cell phones are the devil, man.
Cell phones ain't no devil.
They are the devil, man.
Hey, Coach D'Amica, you ready? Coach.
They have,
Come on, Coach.
They have.
Hey, this is our
Okay.
winning coach.
The basketball coach?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
baller.
Coach, come on now. I know you. She's always elegant, and she's Coach. Don't be trying to. I know what you're trying to do.
She's connected.
I know that she
I
does. She said she was
threw the hat
bogus.
on.
She was bogus when she came on. You know, she hit that profile. She hit that profile. Come on, Coach. Are we too dependent? First of all, let's give her her due.
Yes. This is the coach
won
of
the SWAC, Jackson
State University.
Taggart.
Absolutely.
Yes.
She is the head coach, the basketball coach.
Yep.
Legendary coach, creating her mark, and drives a. I can't even say what kind of car you drive because I won't put it out.
Just that she's
It's a
driving
nice
nice. She's driving nice. She's driving nice.
Yes.
Coach, is the phone the devil or not?
Phone is not the devil.
Oh my goodness, it's tough, y'all. I know people are driving now on Snapchat, doing videos while they're driving. I'm guilty for it. And if you're going too fast, you can run and hit somebody, hit another car. But we are very dependent on cell phones. If my phone go dead, I can't call nobody. I don't know any numbers, But like the guy just said about, people getting kidnapped, a lady here in Jackson was robbed at a stoplight. She was in a Corvette.
I can see that. I can see a lady get
she
robbed.
She was down on her cell phone and didn't see the people pull up behind her, and they kind of got in front, got behind, and before you know it, she was out of her car.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's tough. We are too dependent on the cell phone.
So, as a coach, do you have to check the girls every now and then about their phones? Like, y'all better pay attention. Get off your darn phones.
Absolutely. I tell them all the time, do not drive with your cell phones, because a lot of them have people in the cars with them. And not only are they distracted by the people in the car, the loud music and the cell phone, now you got too much going on at one time. So absolutely, I tell them all the time.
Oh, Coach, I'm sorry. I thought you was talking about driving in the paint. Like, don't go down in the paint with the phone. Hold the phone up.
No.
Okay.
And you know, even on basketball trips, we take the phones from them, and so they can focus and go to bed early. You know, because if not, they'll stay on the phones all night long. But guess what? Now they're on the laptops, the iPads. You know, now they get on those to use as phones. But we are super dependent on phones.
Well, let me answer that. You mentioned that because that is interesting. Because like, if you leave the phone in the room, people will be on the phone texting. You know, so how do you? Is that more?
You take the box. I take the box around. Put your phone.
I'm talking about at night
box.
though. But I'm saying no. I'm saying for the
like
rest.
If we on a trip. If we on a I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're asking, Coach.
No. I mean, but you know, I want to hear from both. I got two coaches here.
Yeah.
Two of them with two fly hats, by the way. Love the hat, Coach.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I need one like Dion's. But yeah,
I got you.
We go to the rooms. If curfew is at 10:30, we go to the room and we put their phones in the bag. Now, sometimes they'll leave those phones on and wake us up at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning with their alarms. But yeah, we take those phones from them.
Take the phone.
You got to take the phones. Like this what makes me mad. We get ready for a game, and I'm sitting up there, have the team in front of the mirror, you know, doing the stories, because they trying to put on a post to how they dress. You should be worried about how you get ready to play, because there's another dude over there getting ready to whoop you, or not. But you should be focused on the game at hand. But this generation is focused on the look.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We can look it back in there so they can see that look.
They focused on the look. But great answer, Coach.
Yeah.
Coach, keep on doing your thing. What you said?
She's a big, so she didn't. But in case we need a big at Jackson, we're looking for a big at Jackson right there in the post.
We need a big. We need a post player, 6'2" and above. We need.
There you go.
Lisa Leslie, you got any children, grandchildren, something like that?
She said specifically 6'2" and above.
6'2" and above.
Yeah, I ain't say that. Coach said it because I'm not on duty yet. I'm not on duty till December.
When you got Coach Prime on your team, you can be a little picky now. You know, you don't have to take no anything. We got Prime here. So
there you go.
That's right. I got you, Coach.
Good seeing you again, Coach.
Take care, Coach.
All right, bye.
She ain't no joke.
No,
she ain't no joke. Let me go. Let's go. We rolling now. Everybody has answered the phone. Everybody has answered. I like this. I like it. Ooh,
what you know? Who you looking at?
No, I thought I had somebody identified. Okay, let me. Okay, this one of the dudes I know. This one of my boys. Okay. Brady Lucky. Okay. I know you on your phone. Lucky, stay on his phone. Lucky, good bro.
Y'all take the phones.
Yeah, we take the phones. Though. You got me. This is the generation. Now. See, everybody good. Now you see they coming on like that, man. Look, what's up, boss man?
What's up, big bro?
Talk to me, man.
Can y'all see me?
Yeah, we can't see.
Can y'all see me?
We see you driving now. He's on the phone driving. He's driving while he's on the phone.
No, you gotta pull over. We better have an accident, dog. You can't do that.
Hey, listen. First of all, I want to salute y'all brothers first, man. Y'all, I always want to salute, man, the OGs are doing something positive for the world. Y'all always putting positive energy into the universe. I just want to salute y'all on.
Get to the point.
No, get to the park. We got a park.
Hey, look, but cell phones, like, this is how I look at it with the cell phone. Because our whole lives are in the cell phone. You know, you can check your account. You could check social media. Because really, like, I use social media for news now.
It is news.
You know what I mean? You got your regular local news, but what's that, Coach?
Really watch the news no more. Social media is it's called your gossip. Like it's your gossip, really. Like when I get up in the morning, I do certain things. I always tell my lady, baby, get that gossip. Go get that gossip, girl. You better get that gossip. Get that early morning gossip. And that's pretty much what people use it for.
Right. And then it's like now, even when you go out, like when you want to check the menus, they have the thing you can scan. You can just scan the menu. You know, so they really have made these phones to the point where you got to have.
Gotcha. Lucky you never turned your camera around, so you probably ain't gonna make the show because we're not gonna put a dashboard up there.
Put the
look
dashboard.
Like you got a couple tickets too, dog. Look like a couple tickets on the dashboard too. There you go. Look, you're real blurry now. I don't know what
because he's driving.
I don't know what year your phone is. I don't know where you got this phone from, but whatever it is, dog, this is what I want you to do. When you get to the red light, throw your phone out the window. Okay, appreciate you, dog. All right, leave it. That was horrible.
That wasn't.
No, you can't hit. He has some good content, but you can't play it.
We can play that.
I'm going to re-read it.
We ready.
I'm going to re-read it.
We ready.
Come on, James.
We ready.
Come on, James. Talk to me, James.
Be ready.
I bet James
Or he
right.
gonna hang up
James,
on
there
you.
you go, James. Let's go, James. Talk to me.
How you doing?
So,
I think the issue is we need to learn the power that cell phones wield.
ooh.
I have 2 teenagers right now. They do not learn like I learned. They don't learn 1 to 100. They don't learn A to Z. They learn through networks. I cannot put them in, I cannot teach them the same way I learned, growing up. So that's what we as old people have to understand, that, Lil Wayne raps about cutting $1 million deals on a cell phone. I can also sit in a Zoom class and learn business on my cell phone. I can also, create bad energy on the internet with the cell phone. That's the issue with minorities, is that we don't understand the power that we wield between our hands. And as soon as we understand that power, then we can become better as a people.
Well, if I had an organ, I hit you right now. Damn it. If I had an organ, I hit you. Damn it. You brought that heat, my brother. I like it. I didn't know what I was going to get because you had on the hoodie. See, when you had on the hoodie, I stereotyped you, and I should have. But he brought that heat. He was
Melanated and motivated.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Hey, man, you keep on doing what you're doing with your kids. I'm sure you're a great father. It still look like you passing out whoopings just by the way you went at it. But I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you.
Greatest athlete ever. I just got to
Thank
put
you,
that
sir.
out.
Thank you so much. Oh,
Appreciate you.
Where you from, dog?
Originally Chicago, Illinois, but we up here in Seattle, Washington.
okay.
There you go.
Check out the Young Professionals of Seattle. I sit on the board for that.
God
Okay.
bless you, man.
Bless
you
you, my
take
brother.
care, my brother.
Keep
I appreciate
it
you, man. Straight up.
Thank
You're a
you.
good dude.
And thank you for the compliment, bro.
Thank
He's
you.
a good dude.
Was he talking
He's a
about
good
you?
dude, man.
Right.
That dude brought the heat.
He did.
So
No,
we
that was
gotta have
good.
somebody like that.
That was good.
Okay, we got somebody saying I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Real blue? Real blue, come on, baby. Get them edges right. I click you on. Get them edges right. Let's go.
The eyelashes.
Yeah, turn around.
You gotta have the eyelashes. There we go.
There you go. Oh, you called it. You called it. Yeah, Blue, come on, Blue. Bring that
Hey,
heat back.
I'm ready.
Bring it.
Hey, check this out. He made some great points, but I will say, I don't think the cell phones are the devil. I think the people that have the power to the cell phones are the devil if you're using it in a wrong way. I do business off my cell phone. I love my cell phone because I do business. I teach my kids off my cell phone. So cell phones are a very big necessity in all of our lives. We really do need them.
I like that. See, Blue, let me tell you what I saw. Not him, but see, I see how you try to work them nails with that. I saw that. See, they don't catch that because I see the whole picture. Oh, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see how she brought them nails with that eyeshadow, right? Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Blue, I just want to tell you, baby, I notice everything. I'm proud of you, sis. You keep on doing your thing, and you killing the game. You are killing the game. We appreciate you, girl.
Thank you so much, y'all. Bless
God
y'all
bless
so
you.
much. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, you ain't catch that.
Right.
Blue had that thing
She had the
working.
thing on the
Blue
back
had that
wall.
thing
You
working.
coulda gave
If
me
she just did that one time for me, it was
Just-
over. Now when they do that,
That-
yeah, add me.
All right.
Add me. See, I like that. Add me. We gonna do a couple more, right?
Okay. Yeah, we got
Okay.
time. Yes, we taking it to the
Talk to
streets.
me now.
It's a People show.
Oh, he declined. How you gonna say add me and
Yeah,
decline?
yeah.
What's wrong with you? That's disrespectful.
That is.
Very disrespectful. Add me, then you decline. That's just like God bless me, then God give you something and you can't have it.
Right.
That's what that was.
That was a squirrel.
I don't know what they mean.
The squirrel from last week that got in the road. You and your son was riding in the car. The squirrel came out in the middle of the road.
No, I'm not lying. It's one did that the other day.
Again?
Ran right past the truck and was coming, and I had to make a decision. Do I keep straight and hit this little squirrel or whatever it was, or do I try to veer off the road,
No.
risking injury? And then I had to think to myself, that squirrel might have been trying to commit suicide. And I'm stopping the plane.
Well, first of all, for those you got to understand this while we look for names in. So you got to understand, out here in somewhere Texas,
The country.
okay, country, somewhere Texas, they drive 70 miles an hour, and
Pickups.
it's a public speed. It's on the speed limit sign is 70.
Dualies and 250s.
So you have no choice. You can't veer off because you're going to kill yourself. You're going to have to, whatever's in the road, put them. Speaking of, who's up next?
Okay. I like the way you transitioned there.
Who's up next?
Let me see. Let's go right here. Okay, he said I'm ready, my brother.
Okay.
He
Let's
said ready,
see
my
whether
brother.
he's ready or not.
Yeah,
There you go.
What's up,
What's up, my
brothers?
brother?
God bless you.
You too, my friend.
Talk to us.
All right, so let me give you my opinion about the cell phone thing. I know that you guys remember when we were young, you knew your aunt's number, your cousin's number, your uncle's number, your grandma's number. You knew every telephone number. You knew your times tables from 0 to 12 at the top of your dome. Now you ask a millennial, a kid now, what's your auntie's number? They don't know it. They don't know it. And they say that it's a smartphone, but it actually made us dumber,
like that.
you know,
They call it
dumber where we're not even using our brain. We're not using our brain to really think. We're depending on a phone to do all the work.
True.
And when the battery dies,
It's over.
then what?
It's over.
It's that's it. That's it. And so I think where we have to do as parents, because I'm a parent of 2 kids, is still put in that old traditional stuff. You know, so kids, you know, what you call it, start using this, because this you can still continue to feed it as much as you feed the belly. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I appreciate.
So
hey,
that's my opinion on that.
that's good stuff, though. I like that. That's good stuff. The main thing he said, it was a smartphone, but we got dumber. I like that, man. Appreciate you, dog. That was some good
All right,
stuff.
God bless you.
That is
That
true.
was some good stuff. One more. We got one more, Jamie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, we can tell it.
Okay. Give me who you want.
No, you pick it. You got the long arm of the law right there. Pick something out there.
Roll. Let me go with my boy Roll. Roll. I need you, Roll. Roll, come on, dog.
All right, let's see what
Give
we
me
got.
something. Roll brings a heat. You gonna recognize Roll from NBA. There go my dog.
What up?
My dog, you about to have a curl around that thing. How that happened, Roll? That thing look curly up there. Hey man. Talk to us, Roll, about the cell phones, man.
Hey, listen, I like everything the man before me said because these smartphones have made us dumb. When I grew up, I knew everybody's number. You can dial it real quick. Man, and the thing that gives me, you go out to dinner with somebody. That's how you know if they really feeling you or not, because if they on their phone and they talking to somebody on their phone or they on an app, that means they ain't feeling you, dog. That means they ain't messing.
But I guess, see, that's the question, bro. See, so when we're out, everybody's looking at their phone.
I don't like that.
Everybody's looking at, I mean, everybody is looking at, not just some people, everybody. Dog, you're looking at your phone because you got stuff going on. We all are. And it's just like, it's like completely changed. You know, we got to rule out now, okay, no cell phones at the table. They can be on the table, but we're going to have to eat the meal before we get to the cell phone. Right. I mean, because it has just gotten.
Hey, this is what y'all need to do next time y'all go out. Put everybody's cell phone in the middle of the table. Whoever grabs their cell phone first, got to pay for the bill.
Well, I'm going to have to pay for the bill anyway. So, what that is? I'm doing it anyway, so. I might as well go get my calls in.
Breakfast last week.
I might as well go get my calls in.
Breakfast last week, man.
Hey, I love y'all. Y'all go get some more people. I'm going to chill out. Listen, y'all do y'all thing. I love y'all brothers.
Appreciate you, bro. That's my dog, that dog. That's my dog, that. You talking about a good brother, good, well.
Hold the camera right on you and tell them that's what's going to do. Just go ahead and sign off.
Okay, last one. No, last one. Okay. We got one more. We need a woman. We've had some wonderful women.
We have.
That bring it. They starting out with Coach.
Come on in there.
To make up.
Yep.
Okay, that's my boy. Josh, send me that. This is my dog here. Well spoken, articulate, got a word in him. Good brother, man. We played together with the Redskins as well. Josh, what's going on, preacher?
Hey, what's up, player?
Talk to me, man.
Hey, listen, here's the thing, bro. So there's scientific research that says that this cell phone stuff is really messing with our brain. That's number one. Number two, though, one thing that I started doing that I want to recommend to all of y'all is I got some blue light blocking glasses, because when your body needs to shut down at a certain point in time, the blue light prevents you from doing that because of how it's accessing your brain. So y'all get y'all some blue light glasses if you're gonna be on your phone after a certain hour, so your mind can shut it down. Because man, we are messing with these domes, man, with these phones.
I like that. You said blue blocker?
Blue light, no, blue light.
You remember them blue blockers? You remember the blue blockers they used to advertise on the little channel?
Yeah.
So you said there was some blue blockers on?
Yeah. No. The glasses block the blue light from the phone. See, if you turn off all the lights in the room and you look at the phone, like you'll see the blue light coming from the phone.
Okay. I don't believe none of that junk you just said, but I tried. I tried.
He said science, though.
I was never good at science. I was never good at science. Science and algebra. Yeah.
Hey, it's all good, bro. It's working for your boy.
Everything always works for you because you're a good brother, man. I appreciate you, John.
Hey, peace out, bro.
Take care, dog. All right. That is it. We got to go. Ain't nobody else.
We're going to come back, put a bow on this show when we get right back.
Later.
Barstool Sports, baby.
Welcome back to 21st and Prime. Appreciate everybody taking it to the streets. One last thing, little piece of business before we get up out of here.
Okay.
All right. We've been talking about matchups, talking about players, this, that, and the other. I want to talk to the NFL, and I want you to pick an AFC team.
Let me go here. Go ahead.
And an NFC team. Okay? In the NFL, I'm going to give you some AFC team and an NFC team.
That can what?
This team in the AFC and the NFC, one of each, they could win it all, but they can't play this team. Whatever they do, they got to bypass, whether that be, they might have to bypass Tampa.
Okay, of course the Chiefs could win it all, but are you saying?
No. See, I think Chiefs can win it all, no matter who they play.
No, I don't think that.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
So who do the Chiefs then? So the Chiefs is the AFC team. Who do the Chiefs have to bypass? Who the defending champs, the defending Super Bowl champs, have to bypass? I know, and I get it's not a good matchup. Is really the better way of saying it. I don't think there's a team in the league that the Chiefs can't beat.
I think the Ravens are underachieving right now.
Okay.
But defensively, they're stout enough. If that running game ever get back like it was, I think the league has caught on to the OC, the coordinator, and his play calling style. But if they could ever get that back, I don't like the Steelers. Although they're undefeated, I think it's fool's gold.
So who?
I don't like.
But
I'm thinking the Ravens. No.
Okay. So
the Chiefs could win it all.
The Chiefs could win it all. Okay.
But the Chiefs will have a tough time, I feel, the toughest time with the Ravens.
But they don't have. But I'm not worried about a tough time because I think the Chiefs can win. It's this
well,
team.
Ain't nobody.
No. There's this team that they're gonna have to. Like I don't think the Steelers could beat the Chiefs. I think the Steelers can beat anybody. But if Baltimore took out,
I don't think the Steelers are good. If the Baltimore's are out, I think it's a wrap. I think the Baltimore team is the only one that could really deal with the Chiefs. I really do.
The Raiders just beat them a few weeks back.
Yeah, they caught them early. We're gonna see. You're gonna see Sunday. They caught them early. They caught them early.
The other, okay, so give me an NFC team, and again, the question is
the NFC. Anybody could win this thing in the NFC.
There's nobody that has to bypass anybody.
It's different.
Get wherever they got to get.
The NFC is a little different because you
Why
have.
Are you your phone? Let me just talk about.
No, because I'm looking at
the devil.
I'm looking at standings.
I know this is the devil.
Look, I'm looking at standings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the reason.
Well, I know you would do
because I like the Packers. Mm-hmm. I really do. But it's something about them I don't trust. You
yes,
right there.
Yes.
Okay. The Saints
now,
are
who
cool.
would the
Saints on the seesaw.
But who? Okay, so let's go back to the Packers. Who do the Packers is not a good match for them? They could do everything they want to do, but they don't need to see this team in the NFC because they may not go well. Who would you see that is that team?
The Bucks.
Okay.
Didn't the Bucks hand it to them?
Yes.
Okay. See, it's like the Saints. I like them, but I don't like them with that breeze. Are they gonna be able to weather the storm with that?
And when
breeze?
he comes back from the
yeah,
injury, how's he?
You don't know how's he gonna do. The Seahawks
ribs,
defense is garbage. The Seahawks, Russell could propel them, but the defense is garbage. That whole division, NFC East,
but
nobody
they have
cares.
to bypass them? Does Seattle have to bypass it? Because that's the key to this.
Seattle is not gonna win it. Okay, they're not gonna win it. Let's just say the Packers would have to bypass the Bucks.
Okay. And then the AFC.
See, what I look for, like in the NFC right here, I'm looking for teams that has a really good defense. With a really good defense, dog. Mm-hmm. I don't see one that really has a really good defense that when you win the NFC, you ain't gonna be able to stop nothing in the AFC. That's my problem. This is going to be a tough one. That's why it's hard to call even right now when somebody say, pick a team to win it all. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm not, that's the thing about it.
I don't know.
That's not the question being asked. The question is somebody got to bypass somebody because the styles don't make fight. And so stylistically.
Tampa defense, they were playing really good.
What happened?
I don't know.
It just.
I think they're not getting heat up front. They're not stopping the run. I don't know what's going on with them. And offensively, they're just not clicking. It's going to be a tough one.
It's going to be tough.
It's going to be interesting.
Anyway, well, we appreciate you tuning in. That's going to do it for this edition of 21st and Prime. And again, as always, we appreciate you, the fan. We want you to swipe up at 21st and Prime.
Please do.
Swipe up, whether it be Spotify or not swipe up, Spotify. Log on to Spotify, subscribe there, or subscribe at Apple. And then also, we want you to subscribe on our YouTube channel at 21st
Well, you
and
can
Prime.
see us. It's one thing to hear the podcast, but it's another thing to see us
He looks really
articulated.
good. Yeah, he's always got fly gear on that you can go out and
It's our gear. Matter of fact, go on Barstool Sports and check out all our gear. We got some wonderful gear as well for you.
Tons of
face
gear.
mask. We have everything. Anything you can think of, we have it.
Like football face mask?
No, just the face mask
the
for the
COVID.
Corona.
Yeah.
Corona face mask.
We'll catch you next week.
You know what it is, and for what it's worth, you can catch me on the best corner 21st. Prime time, shine time, always in the game, never ever on the sideline. You know what it is, and for what it's worth, you can catch me on the best corner 21st. Prime time, shine time, always in the game.